football there.
Yeah.
They don't really have the home of American football.
I know what you mean. Well, America, presumably.
Yeah, but you can't say a whole country. I mean, like a stadium.
True. Oh yeah.
It's not an international sport, really, is it?
No.
For being honest.
Well, do you? And this is another thing. We'll just go to that. There was a Aviva Premier League game played in Abu Dhabi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it a cup game?
I think it might have been LV Cup.
I think it's LV Cup, wasn't it? Do you think that rugby union, because American football successfully has taken a game every season to England to be played at Wembley, do you believe that the rugby union could do the same, maybe going to Abu Dhabi?
Well,
or
they tried to go to South Africa, Saracens did, and that didn't pull off. They seem to be the most ones doing it. But I think if a team like Leicester Tigers are very happy where they are, considering they have such a good home record, but I don't know if it'd be good for the sport or not. Maybe.
Well, of course, it picks up to this debate a few years ago when it was that there was going to be a 39th game in the Premier League, and it was, go abroad. I personally believe that it financially it'd help everyone. But I think especially football.
But I think the Premier League is the richest league in the world, and the football is the most popular sport in the world. Does it really need that much help?
No, it doesn't. But I don't know if any of you two saw the thing about the Parliament were looking into ways of making like the Premier League more viable.
Yep.
And what they've looked at is that the best, most financially viable football league across Europe by far is Germany.
Yeah.
And apart from things Bayer Leverkusen and Wolfsburg, is it all of their teams are fan owned by at least 51%.
Well, I think if we are going to jump to that, I was looking at tickets for a Schalke game because I was interested in going to see them play Atletico Bilbao. It was a few weeks ago, and the ticket prices were £12. 12 quid, and I thought that is a quarter-final Europa League game. Yeah. £12, and then I go to a local football team and they charge you £5 to get in, and then I look at Leeds United, and I'm not going off on a rant about Leeds United, but £41 for a game.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, just to finish, before we go to your highlight, just finish up on the rugby thing. I saw something that I never thought I'd see in the Bath Wasps game. Tom Vondel made a try-saving tackle. I mean, I don't know if you two know Tom Vondel.
I do, former Leicester player.
Yeah, he's well. Put it this way, Jack. He never liked to get his shirt dirty.
Right.
He just hardly ever tackled, but he made a try-saving tackle. Ironically, against his former Leicester teammate Sam Vester.
I will just say there's a little bit of breaking news coming in, and it could have major repercussions for next season. TNS chairman Mike Harris, that's the new Saints in Wales, they have applied to play in the FA Cup next year.
Well, that'd be quite good.
That's interesting.
Well, Cardiff and Swansea playing it, so why not?
And so do Newport, Wrexham and Merrow. So
yeah, why not?
Why not, yeah. Anyway, and I will just go for one tweet, because we are trying to become a Twitter-orientated show, like certain programmes that you've been overusing it. We're just going to...
What are you talking about?
Nice little tweet. Is it trending? Anyway, and it is from Alistair McGowan, the BBC sport pundit, and he has put, Gary Neville's reaction to Torres' goal last night, no time to be sniffy, captured emotion of the moment and gave one of the broadcasting highlights of the season. I agree.
But I think the good thing about that was, though, that his reaction, we watched it in the pub, his reaction was about the same as everyone else's in the pub. Maybe not so weird sounding, but that kind of, I can't believe it kind of thing.
Just capture a pure raw emotion.
I think just if you didn't know what happened last night, Chelsea beat Barcelona. It was a 2-2 draw, and they went through 3-2 on aggregate, and Torres scored in the last minute.
Well, Torres and Angol scored on the same night. It was absolutely incredible.
Kenny Dalglish must be regretting selling them. But anyway, and it was just a nice feeling that everyone in that, a lot of English fans, even those who don't support Chelsea, just wanted them to win. Yeah. Because it's nice just for the Barcelona monopoly to be broken once in a while. Also, I do believe that they one or two incidents of play acting. But anyway, Jack Elliott, highlight of the week. Go on, my son.
We'll go to the DW Stadium for my highlight of the week. Wigan against Newcastle. What?
Okay, another football one. I was going to say that, but go on.
Well, I'm the Newcastle fan here. I mean, Wigan,
What about Darlington?
Darlington, highlight of the week, Tom. Highlight, not low light. Come on. Anyway, let's not go there with Darlington.
Just by the way, just for the podcast, I will just say that Jack Elliott does come from Darlington, and that is the kind of support he has for his hometown club. Anyway, and he lives there.
Hey, I've been there twice this year.
This is from the man who was just slating Leeds, but
Yeah, no, I was slating them for their £41 ticket price.
It's not £14 to go to Darlington.
But that's a £27 saving. You could go twice.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't. There's no atmosphere in the place. Anyway, sorry, Wigan, Newcastle. I mean, not just have you got, Newcastle trying to get into the top 4, you also got Wigan scrapping for their lives. And as a plane just goes by.
Just by the way, if you are wondering what that noise
we're
is,
2 miles away from
we're
the
near
Bradford Airport.
Oh, it says what the RAF Cottesmore. May as well be.
Sorry, what?
Anyway, back to this. We're 2 miles away from Leeds Bradford, and we do get a lot of planes. So don't worry, there's nothing happening in the background. It is literally a plane going by and distracting us every time. Yeah. So Jack, that's your highlight of the week. Mine's also a football one. Dale's is the rugby. Just a quick thing, because we've all done sport there. What is your highlight of the week that doesn't involve sport? Go on, Dale.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'll tell you mine now. And it is Thursday. Rupert Murdoch will be continuing to give evidence. He's giving evidence right now as I speak. He'll be giving a bit more tomorrow, apparently, so that should be very interesting.
Well, mine would actually be the continuation of the Anders Breivik trial, which I've been following quite closely, and although it's harrowing to read, it is very interesting to read the updates.
Yeah, well, I suppose either the Anders Breivik trial, or I suppose it's not of this week, but the results for the mayoral referendums, 3rd of May.
3rd of May. That will
With
be
Leeds,
next Thursday. Well, it's come to an end. Quite a good show. I'll give both you guys credit. You've got you've got a good performance out today. Well, thank you for listening to Blah De Blah. What we are going to do in a few weeks, we're going to have a special, and it's going to be about, and the question, we want you to answer this on Twitter. We want you to say, do you vote in the local elections? If so, why? If not, why? We will be doing a special political based episode, and me and Jack, we will be going to Brussels to conduct a few interviews, and you will get them here live on Blah De Blah. Well, it's goodbye from me, Tom Feeney.
Me, Dale Harris.
And me, Jack Elliott.
Thank you for listening to Blah.
Blah.
Remember to follow Blah De Blah on Twitter. That's at the Blah De Blah. And remember to follow the dashing host, Tom Feeney. He's at a crossroads, but here it is. It's at Thomas Feeney. That's at ThomasFeaheny.
You want a priceless Twitter account? Well, follow at Dale Harris 1991.
If you want something that is sexy, Jack Elliott at Jack Elliott 1993.
That's his opinion. Thank you for listening to Blah
De
Blah.
Blah De Blah, sponsored by sportingviewpoint.co.uk. As approved by many.